Cullen TSN.ca Analytics Follow archive. The New York Islanders have missed the playoffs in back-to-back seasons, and are facing a potential summer of turmoil as their franchise player heads for unrestricted free agency. Off-season game plan looks at an Islanders team that has lots of offensive firepower, at least if John Tavares stays, but will need to tighten up defensively if they are going to get back into the postseason. From the outside, it sure appears as though John Tavares has been very patient with the franchise over the years, waiting for new ownership and a new arena solution, and now another arena solution, to provide some long-term stability. He also appears to be a loyal guy whose inclination may be to stay with the only franchise he's known for his 9 NHL seasons. But he's going to get pitched hard this summer by a bunch of teams that will offer outrageous sums of money for his services, and if any of those teams look like a better bet to win in the near future, that might be enough to lure him away. Losing Tavares as a free agent would obviously strike a big blow to the Islanders, but they do have some quality players on the roster and have the 11th and 12th picks in this year's draft. So there will be an opportunity to stock the organization with good young talent, but there's no denying that the Tavares decision looms large over everything that could happen with the Islanders this summer. One other possible move could involve a front office change. Almost immediately after being replaced as GM of the Toronto Maple Leafs, Lou Lamoriello's name was connected to the Islanders, where his son, Chris Lamoriello, is the assistant GM. If Lou leaves the Maple Leafs to run the Islanders' hockey operations, that would likely result in an organizational shift in philosophy, mostly because Lou likes to do things his way, and he's been doing them his way for a long time. Whatever happens, the safe bet is that this summer for these Islanders shouldn't be boring. Hockey ops coach Garth Snow, Doug Weight heroes Matthew Barzal, the 20-year-old rookie center turned into a game-breaker in short order and carried that production through the entire season, finishing with a team-leading 85 points. John Tavares, with free agency looming, the Islanders franchise player scored 37 goals and 84 points, both the second-best totals of his career. Anders Lee, a force in front of the net, the 6'3", 230-pound winger notched a career-high 40 goals. Zero's Nick Leddy. Obviously defensive play was a problem for the Islanders, but it's particularly bad news when the guy playing the most is getting caved in the way that Leddy was in 2017-2018. Cal Clutterbuck. The Islanders spend significant money on their fourth-line forwards, and Clutterbuck delivered just 18 points and the worst possession stats, 41.4 CF%, -7.3 CFREL% of his career. Greiss. Although the Islanders seemed to have hopes for Greiss as a possible starting netminder, his play last season poured cold water on that idea, as a career-low .892 save percentage wasn't going to earn him more action. Matthew Barzal 8'2", 2'2", 6'3", 8'5", 52.36.8, 101.1, 51.7, 17.46, $863,000. Josh Bailey 7'6", 1'8", 5'3", 7'1", 46.3 to 1.9, 99.9, 50.4, 17.53, $5 million. Anders Lee 8'2", 4'0", 2'2", 6'2", 47.8, 0.5, 99.3, 52.7, 17, 16, 3.7, $5 million. Jordan Eberle 8'1", 2'5", 3'4", 5'9", 53.6, 8.7, 100.5, 50.7, 1604, $6 million. Anthony Beauvillier 7'1", 2'1", 1'5", 3'6", 49.12.3, 101.4, 48.6, 1432, $894,000. Andrew Ladd 7'3", 1'2", 1'7", 2'9", 51.85.2, 102.4, 46.2, 15.54, $5.5 million. Cal Cal Clutterbuck 7'6", 810", 1841.4 to 7.3 101.1 28.9 12.47 $3.5 million. Casey Cizikas 6'4", 7'10", 43.6 to 5.5 97.9 26.4 13 $3.35 million. Tanner Fritz 3'4", 745.9 to 0.7 100.0 45.2 12.31 $650,000. John Tavares 8'2", 3'7", 84 48.5 1.4 100.7 51.7 1956 $5.5 million. Sufa Brocknelson 821916 35 46.0 to 1.9 100 1.7 47.7 1444 $2.5 million. RFA Chris Wagner 797916 44.6 to 4.5 98.1 42.1 13 17 $638,000. Ufa Ross Johnston 243 640.4 to 6.4 102.5 32.89 $2,667,000. RFA Nikolai Kulamin 1312 346.1 to 7.9 99.8 41.0 11 56 4.188 million. Ufao Alan Quine 2103 339.3 to 8.6 101.6 46.0 11 44 $613,000. RFA Shane Prince 1411 240.8 to 6.4 98.6 54.6 12 o'clock $850,000. RFA 20-year-old rookie Matthew Barzal didn't record a point in the first 5 games last season, then didn't stop scoring once he got on the board, leading all rookies on the Islanders with 85 points. His game-breaking speed allows him to create scoring chances and, with the possibility that Tavares could depart this summer, it's conceivable that Barzal will already have to assume the mantle of franchise player for the Islanders. Matthew Barzal had a phenomenal rookie season. What can he do for an encore? Josh Bailey scored a career-high 71 points, which should be celebrated, but his productive campaign helped earn him a long-term contract extension, and that could be a cause for concern for a couple of reasons. First, Bailey's power play production erupted last season. 31 of his points came with the man advantage. Secondly, there is reasonable concern that much of his production is tied to his spot playing alongside John Tavares, and if Tavares happens to leave via free agency, maybe Bailey won't be in such a favorable position to score. Power forward Anders Lee has scored 74 goals in the past 2 seasons, 51 at even strength, and he's a real presence in front of the net. He's also heading into the last year of his contract, which could make an extension this summer a priority if the Islanders want to keep that production for the long haul. Fired from the Oilers last summer, Jordan Eberle turned in a tremendous season, playing primarily on Barzal's wing. 49 of his 59 points were scored at even strength, and he had the best relative Corsi among forwards that played at least 40 games. Eberle is also heading into the final year of his current contract, so a decision could be made on his future this summer, too, or he could play out that final year. Anthony Beauvillier is a skilled winger who scored 21 goals as a 20-year-old last season, his second year in the league. 18 of those goals came at even strength, and Beauvillier had positive shot differentials relative to his teammates, an encouraging sign for a player who should see a bigger role in the future. The Islanders surely hoped they would be getting more offensive production when they signed Andrew Ladd in the summer of 2016. He's managed 60 points in 2 seasons, and while that's undeniably disappointing, the veteran winger does contribute a solid defensive game, and that can't be altogether dismissed on a team with an abysmal defensive track record. 30-year-old winger Cal Clutterbuck is still a hitter, and that style of play can fit on an energy line, but he was buried in the defensive zone last season and couldn't get out. Given what he's paid, that's not a good return on investment. Casey Cizikas is younger and a better all-around player, but has some of the same issues as Clutterbuck. The 27-year-old has never had a 30-point season, and while he does start a lot of shifts in the defensive zone, and won a career-best 53.1% of his draws last season, he's compensated rather generously for the role that he plays. Tanner Fritz made his NHL debut as a 26-year-old, having climbed through the ranks from the ECHL to the AHL after playing 4 years at Ohio State. He had 38 points in 35 all games last season, but did not generate much offense in his stint with the Islanders. Although he's missed just 2 games over the past 4 seasons, Brock Nelson is also coming off a year in which his point production dropped 10 points from the season before. He has talent, can play center and wing, but also struggles with inconsistency, and he's been exposed a bit over the past couple of seasons when he has played more down the middle of the ice. Nelson could be trade bait, but only if it helps bring the Islanders more immediate help. 6'5", 235-pound winger Ross Johnston profiles like a classic enforcer, and he did fight 4 times in 24 games with the Islanders, but it remains to be seen if there's really a spot in the lineup for him if the Islanders aren't playing out the string. The 2016-2017 season represented a bit of a breakthrough for Alan Quine, as he played 61 games, but he only got into 21 games last season, as injuries and ineffectiveness made his year a virtual write-off. Will the Islanders give him a chance to bounce back next season, or would they simply not offer the restricted free agent a qualifying offer? Shane Prince started the season recovering from ankle surgery, then was sidelined by an upper body injury, so his year was pretty much a write-off, too. He's produced 25 points in 84 games with the Islanders, so there should be a role for him to play if he's healthy. So much of what happens with this group will depend on Tavares' decision. If he stays, the Islanders probably have enough up front to be competitive. If he leaves, however, what can the Isles do? There isn't another marquee center available, but if the Islanders move Barzal up the depth chart, bringing in secondary help may be the best available option. From the Chicago Blackhawks off-season game plan, I suggested the Islanders acquire veteran center Artem Anisimov to help, but the Islanders should be in the market for any forward help they can find. Maybe prospects Otto Koivula and Anatoly Golishev are ready to make the jump. If Lou Lamoriello ends up calling the shots, maybe there would be heightened interest in some of Toronto's free agent forwards, including James Van Riemsdyk, Tyler Bozak or Leo Komarov. Nick Leddy 80-10-32-42-46.6 to 1.5 98.0 49.0 $5.5 million Adam Pelech 7-8-3-16-19 48.5 1.8 100 1.6 39.6 1916 $1.6 million Johnny Boychuk 5-8-6-12 18 46.7 to 2.4 99.7 48.5 2012 $6 million Scott Mayfield 4-7 2-10-12-47.5 to 0.2 100.2 44.1 1751 $1.45 million Sebastian Aho 2-1-3 447.2 2.3 99.6 42.9 16 15 $770,000 Ryan Pulak 6-8-10-22 32 48.8 3.3 100.6 47.6 18 24 $863,000 RFA Thomas Hickey 6-9-5-2025 47.60.5 103.6 45.4 1804 $2.2 million Ufa Calvin Dahan 3-3-1-1-1-1249.1 to 1.3 100 2.9 44.9 1845 $1.967 million Ufa Brandon Davidson 5-1-4-3 751.1 1.296.7 49.5 1649 $1.425 million RFA Dennis Seidenberg 2.80, 5, 542.1 to 7.3, 99.7, 45.9, 1753, $1.25 million. Sufa, a wonderful skater who has played more than 22 minutes per game for 3 straight seasons. Nick Leddy has also produced at least 40 points in each of those seasons. He's extremely durable, missing 8 games over the past 7 seasons, but had a miserable season in 2017-2018, getting outshot and outscored to an unprecedented degree to this point in his career. The Islanders need Nick Leddy to be better next season. 23-year-old Adam Pelech took a notable step forward in his first full NHL season, playing 19 minutes per game in 78 games and finishing with a positive goal differential and positive relative shot differentials. If he continues to improve, his contract extension is going to be a serious bargain. Johnny Boychuk has gone through the wars of playing hard minutes as a physical defenseman, and now he's 34 years old and has missed 40 games over the past 2 seasons. He is still under contract for 3 more years, so the best bet for long-term value might be finding a way for Boychuk to play less in order to help him stay healthy, but maybe that ship has already sailed. A 25-year-old who has been on the fringe of the lineup for the past couple of seasons, Scott Mayfield did see action in 47 games last season and showed enough to remain in consideration for a top 6 role next year. Given his contract extension, the Islanders surely hope that he's ready for full-time duty. The lesser-known of the league's Sebastian Ahos, the Islanders' defenseman, is a 22-year-old puck mover who didn't look out of place in his 22-game trial last season. 2013 first-round pick Ryan Pulock took some time to stick as a regular, and while his defensive play is a work in progress, he has a booming shot from the point that makes him valuable on the power play. With all the problems the Islanders were having in the defensive zone last season, it should be no surprise that the Islanders sought help. A trade with Edmonton landed Brandon Davidson, a 26-year-old who has had some decent moments, but also tied a career high with 51 games played last season, so he has yet to establish himself as a full-time NHL defenseman. Bringing in new personnel may help the Islanders' defense, but it's not like the free agent market is chock full of answers. Paying top dollar lured John Carlson? Would a veteran shutdown guy like Dan Hamhuis take a chance on an Islanders team that appears to be, at least somewhat, in flux? There may be value to be found on the trade market, though. Dougie Hamilton or Erik Karlsson would be the home runs via trade, but they wouldn't come cheaply. It might be a little easier to acquire Justin Falk, Damon Severson or Connor Murphy via trade, possibly easier still to get Michael Del Zotto, Ben Hutton or Nathan Beaulieu. Somewhere, though, the Islanders should be able to find at least one established NHL defenseman that they can add to their blue line mix. Thomas Greiss 271382.89 $2.9023.333 million. Yaroslav Halak 542026 6.908.918 $4.5 million. Sufa Christopher Gibson 823 2.908.914 $650,000. Ufa with Yaroslav Halak and Christopher Gibson headed for unrestricted free agency. Thomas Greiss is the holdover in the Islanders' net, and he is coming off a bad season. Goaltending answers aren't all that different from defense. There aren't any blue-chip options in free agency, but maybe Jonathan Bernier would have some appeal. Currently a restricted free agent, but possibly headed for UFA if he doesn't receive a qualifying offer from Buffalo, Robin Lehner might be a worthwhile chance for the Islanders to take. Ultimately, the Islanders would like to get top goaltending prospect Ilya Sorokin into the net, but he's in the KHL and that doesn't appear to be changing anytime soon. Kiefer Bellows LW56, 41-33-7-4-40 Portland WHL, Ilya Sorokin G37.931 CSKA Moscow, KHL, Devon Taves D30-814-22-3 Bridgeport All, Josh Ho-Sang RW50-823-312 Bridgeport All, Sebastian Aho D40-920-290 Bridgeport All, Otto Koivula RW53-91827-20 Ilves Tombre, SML, Anatoly Golishev LW40-1813-3110 Yekaterinburg, KHL, Michael Dalcole LW60-717-2414 Bridgeport All, Linus Soderstrom G14.894 HV71, SHL, Robin Salo D. 4305511 Sport Vasa, SML, Mitchell Van Sample D587222910 Bridgeport All, Ben Miragias D40-81119-5 Providence, He, David Kenneville D70-2654-807 Medicine Hat, WHL, Parker, Wotherspoon D50-710-173 Bridgeport All, Kyle Burrows D756192516 Bridgeport All, Draft 11th, Jesper Kotkaniemi, Joel Farabee, Joe Valino, Barrett Hayton 12th, Noah Dobson, Ty Smith, Ryan Merkley Free agency. The Islanders have approximately $46.7 million committed to the 2018-2019 salary cap for 13 players. Needs keep their franchise player, 2 forwards, 1 top pair defenseman, starting goaltender. What I said the Islanders needed last year: a top 6 forward, depth forwards. They added Jordan Eberle, Jason Chimera, trade market Brock Nelson, Josh Ho-Sang, Scott Mayfield, Anders Lee, Matthew Barzal, Jordan Eberle, Andrew Ladd, Artem Anisimov, *, Josh Bailey, Anthony Beauvillier, Brock Nelson, Leo Komarov, *, Shane Prince. Casey Cizikas, Cal Clutterbuck, Ross Johnston, Alan Quine, Seth Griffith, * Kiefer Bellows, Jacob Josefson, * Tanner Fritz, Nick Leddy, Johnny Boychuk, Robin Lehner, * Ben Hutton, * Adam Pelech, Thomas Greiss, Brandon Davidson, Ryan Pulak, Laurent Brissois, * Sebastian Aho, Scott Mayfield, Devon Taves, Mitch Van Sample. Many of the advanced stats used here come from Natural Stat Trick, Corsica, HockeyViz, and Hockey Reference. Scott Cullen can be reached at scott.cullen@bellmedia.ca.